Governor J. Kumar Bhalla extends deadline for voluntary surrender of looted and illegally held arms for another 7 days till 4 p.m. on March 6th. Kuki assailants opened fire at Kongba Maru Laifamland. Kongba Maru Shemgat Lupt MLA T.S. Lokeshwar and other urge authorities for immediate action. MPCC urges governor to work in a fair and unbiased manner while addressing state's ongoing crisis. Party also demands swift appointment of a spokesperson to inform public about the governor's initiative. Kairao MLA L. Rameshwar says BJP MLA is unable to form government despite having number without centers. Note, BJP MLA is divided over chief ministerial and ministerial aspirations. Daula's Ukrul President Apam Horamd urges authorities to install the separate viral load test machine for Ukrul district and increase staff at Ukrul district hospital. Mahud Department Principal Secretary R.K. Dinesh warns strict legal action against those violating waste disposal norms in Imphal. And Manipur observed National Science Day 2025 on empowering Indian youths for global leadership in science and innovation for Vikshit Bharat theme across institutions. Hello and welcome to Impact News. So watching Primetime English Bulletin, I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Now the news in details. Governor J. Kumar Bhalla extends a deadline for voluntary surrender of looted and illegally held arms for another 7 days till 4 p.m. on March 6. Earlier on February 20, the governor had urged individuals, especially youths from both valley and hills, to surrender weapons at the nearest police station, outposts or security forces camp within 7 days. The appeal saw a positive response, with many voluntarily handing over arms following public demand from both hills and valley areas. The deadline has now been extended. The governor reiterated that no punitive actions will be taken against those who surrender their weapons within the given period. However, after March 6, strict security operations will be conducted and anyone found in possession of the illegal arms will face legal consequences. Governor urged all concerned individuals to choose peace and contribute to communal harmony and security. Even as authorities extended the deadline for surrendering looted weapons by another 7 days, fresh firing was reported this morning at Kongba Maru Laifamland, Imphal East by Kuki armed groups. The attack occurred around 8 a.m. targeting a group of 25 people, including temple priests who had entered the Kongba Maru shrine under tight security to prepare for the Sadoi Khangba ritual scheduled for tomorrow. The area, a sacred Meitei place of worship, had been abandoned due to ongoing violence. According to Impact News sources, while the priests were performing the rituals under the protection of State Force and CRPF, militants opened fire from nearby hills, hurling abusive remarks. Fortunately, no injuries were reported. Following the incident, security forces escorted the priests and others to safety and deployed additional reinforcement in the area. 4 individuals suspected to be involved in the attack were arrested. It may be mentioned that since the outbreak of Manipur violence on May 3, 2023, the Kongba Maru Shrine, nearby Meitei settlement, have been reportedly attacked, with militants burning down a portion of the shrine in one such incident. A combined team of Kangpokpi Police and A-by 155 CRPF under the supervision of Kangpokpi SP apprehended 4 cadres of K and FP in connection from Kangpokpi area today. According to police report, the arrested individuals are 29-year-old Lungo Semd Kipgen, son of Saiko Hao Kipgen from the Faizold village, Kangpokpi. 25-year-old Letmin Lal Kipgen from the Ebenezer village, Kangpokpi. 24-year-old Satmin Lund Tuboy, son of Letmang Tuboy from the Chalbung village, Kangpokpi. And 27-year-old Thango Lund Kilong, son of Son Khot Thang Kilond from the Luang Sangold village, Kangpokpi. According to sources, the cadres are suspected of involvement in the firing attack at Kongbamaru Shrine this morning. However, official confirmation is still awaited. In the wake of firing attack at Kongbamaru Shrine today, Kongbamaru Shemgatlub held a press meet at Manipur Press Club condemning the attack by Kuki Arms Group. Executive members of the association K. Rajend criticized the attack on the Meitei civilians and a sacred shrine, especially after Meitei groups surrendered weapons as per the governor's appeal and while the state is under President's rule. He urged the governor to take strict actions and removed Kuki bunkers along the Kongbamaru Hill range. Rajend revealed that the shrine had remained abandoned since May 3, 2023. However, today, 16 members of Kongbamaru Semgat Sagat Lubt with a permit from the DC and under CRPF and Sagolmang police protection went for a ritual when Kuki assailants attacked around 9 a.m.
Fully moina protection bibirani haibagi asadu da kuchangje rubani ado hojik numai kape level khobdagi show dre hojik popular government am leibane PR leibani central na direct handle tawribani sigi matang sidai da akoina akoigi oiba chamchamba license jingjida like khurambagi ayaba pina singak pangam da haibse akoi maitei si karaida kari tawruge hindu no haib sigi pochidai da akoina pamjeri di governor nam Athu matamda masigi chap chaba action ama lokhal biraga life famjigi mathakta leiriba ma hill range amadi Kongbamaru hill range Wakan hill range da leiriba Kuki gi bunker difu dagi hena leiriche masisi dismantle to biu.
MLA Thokchom Lokeshwar condemns the firing towards Kongbamaru Laifam land in the Kundrakpam constituency allegedly carried out by Kuki militants. In a video statement, the MLA expressed deep concern over the continued violence despite the governor's appeal for the surrender of illegal weapons within 7 days deadline, which ended yesterday. He urged authorities to take immediate action against the armed groups hiding in the hills and bunkers near the area. He urged the authorities for destruction of these bunkers within 24 hours. MLA Lokeshwar stressed that this armament should carried out equally in hills and valley regions of the state and not just in the valley, else it will lead to public distrust and lack of cooperation. He further stressed that allowing violence to continue would only escalate tensions and demanded swift action against the perpetrators.
Honorable Governor na asagi jinghong da leba khudima village bhalantar khudima khone loina nga ani ado jingthak da lebisu khone loina madu thengnaragani aduna madugi thabuk da khoi tawragani governor na tawni habado praja myam su lauthokpiu aduna tabda khoi nomai dang thingalu khunna kani du kafaloi da haida bida social dharma sigi handaki live se mati phaba punba to hodab taradi hena conscious la agadi madu praja na social dana honorable governor da cooperation piro ina khali aduna thubi matamda Shungshodan Hariba, Hujanariba, no my Katariba, to give my family, Mayam, Madu Kutak, Madu Rasta with Haraga. I am going to copy you, Haduna, and I should have built of Jerry.
Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC urges the governor to work in a fair and unbiased manner while addressing the ongoing crisis. The party also demanded the swift appointment of a spokesperson to inform the public about the governor's initiative. Speaking to media at Congress Bhavan, Imphal today, MPCC Vice President Harishwar Goswami appreciated governor for extending the deadline for surrendering illegal arms by another 7 days. However, he stressed that the governor must take equal actions for both hills and valley communities to prevent public outrage and the further escalation of tension. He further pointed out that despite the BJP having enough MLAs, their failure to form a government and the subsequent imposition of presidents ruled in Manipur is an unprecedented event. Hareshwar Goswami said the disunity among BJP MLAs along with the state government's failure to maintain law and order, protect lives and safeguard properties ultimately led to presidents ruled being imposed.
President rule Tauriba Governor Sina Mahakna Mugi spokesperson Nama Hapaga daily news bulletin Ama Miam the Kangan Gadavaneva. District wise, Nasina Kari district Kulai Cab surrender Tawi, Ikogi Beli Dada surrender Mayamato Laga Chindana Saidagi, Matek Masap, Kulai Mangatara Toraga Tawugi Pote, Madu Wargadi proportionate or Dagadi. I'm very unfortunate Oiganena, I low Magi policies. Aduna governor Yamna proportionate Oina Yamna Manana Sang Manana Yenaga, high reporting Miam the Delhi Kangan Bamchangi. Magna one sided Oina to Wutargadi. Hen June 18 again a Sativa Togdoma Manipurda, some sort of civil war, Gumbagi Mongama Lakayabagi, possibility Libra in Itamjagay.
Kairal MLA Lorembam Rameshwar says despite having a majority of MLAs, the BJP cannot form the government without the centre's approval. He attributes the disunity among BJP MLAs to the increasing numbers of members aspiring to become chief minister and ministers. Speaking at a religious gathering at Kangla's Laifamland, organized by Arambai Tengold and its student wing today, MLA Rameshwar urged the Meitei communities to gather and discuss state issues every Nongmapan Bade. Meanwhile, around by Tengold, Unit 38, Commander Chongtham Romeo appealed to the governor to protect Meitei religious sites including Kobru, Thangjing, Kondong, Larembi and Chingdai Khelemba. He also confirmed that Arambai Tengold has surrendered its arms and will now focus on preserving Meitei culture and traditions through community gatherings.
Akogisi MLA masing number Fubanina, Sakasiam to the Samba Avzana Center, Soxanama, Leving Toy, the Maroon Aquina, Punjagasu, Anai, Yaunarpa, the Maroon Akogi Marakta, Simisapa, Masing Kalapa, Manchipa, Masing Lodin Pulokan, the Center against the Sending the Vita, missing the Anavina Litole, Kanangasi Power, the Punbangam de Masisi Amna, Live Activity, Punya, and Akoi honorable, Lamlagi, Bomzaga, Konkami, Rubindro, Mampangi to pull my joint convenator meeting government, Adobo, and I am missing Yaw, one time, Nasal. Tokyo some levy Punmangam Gide, the Manipumiamna, Pelamo have the Kangadubo. I told them the pilot near the show, Adam Kanga lady. I thought I going to.
MLA Lorembam Rameshwar stated that the surrender of arms by Arambai Tengold and Meitei village volunteers following the governor's appeal reflects the Meitei community's desire for peace, harmony and stability in Manipur. Speaking on the sidelines of annual Kumchanba ceremony of Ibudo Kagemba Macha and Ibudo Mongyamba at Kiangway today, he emphasized that if similar disarmament efforts are undertaken in the hill, peace can be restored across the state. MLA Rameshwar expressed confidence that once the disarmament process is completed in both the hill and the valley, the suspended animations of the assembly will be lifted, paving the way for a new government. He also hinted at the political instability, suggesting that with the BJP's majority, they could stake claim to form a government anytime. Meanwhile, Kagemba Committee Kiamgai President Sandhamd Gandharaj highlighted that all celebrations at the sacred site of Ibudo Kagemba Macha and Ibudo Mongyamba had been held due to the ongoing unrest. Only the ritual ceremonies of the Kumchanba was performed this year. He urged younger generations to preserve the Meitei traditional rituals, ceremonies and festivals such as Lai Harauba.
Government Harakpaga, Hozila, Manipur, Harpasidum, Aramasino, Madi, Tonga, Village Volunteer, police and the Kulabito Posiana, Kontang, Santi Yam to Hanzala Kanab Tazabale, sing the sing is in Omayamna, Tamato Rishamina, Yam Tuna. ꯄꯤꯊꯣꯛꯄꯤꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯍꯥꯟꯅꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯛꯄꯗ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯑꯩ ꯊꯝꯖꯒꯦ ꯂꯩꯉꯥꯛꯀꯤ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯥꯕꯗ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯈꯔ ꯈꯨꯠꯂꯥꯏ ꯂꯧꯈꯠꯄ ꯑꯃ ꯅꯣꯔꯃꯦꯜ ꯍꯟꯖꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯥ ꯑꯃꯅꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯁꯁꯄꯦꯟꯗꯦꯠ ꯂꯤꯃꯤꯇꯦꯗ ꯊꯝꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯄꯥꯝꯕ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯃꯥꯜꯂꯦ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯇꯥꯟꯖꯥꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯅ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯥꯟꯇꯤ ꯔꯛꯁꯥ ꯐꯤꯕꯝ ꯐꯒꯠꯂꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯊꯨꯕꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯁꯦꯝꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯤ MLA ꯃꯁꯤꯡ ꯂꯩꯖꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯑꯩ ꯊꯨꯅ ꯁꯦꯝꯍꯜꯂꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯥꯖꯕꯁꯨ ꯂꯩ
ꯂꯥꯏ ꯍꯔꯥꯎꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯆꯦꯜꯂꯝꯃꯤꯕ ꯏꯆꯦꯟꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯃꯩꯇꯩ ꯐꯨꯔꯨꯞꯁꯤ ꯃꯥꯡꯗꯅꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯤꯖꯥꯕ ꯇꯧꯅꯅꯕ ꯇꯨꯡꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯔꯣꯟꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯂꯥꯏꯕꯨꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯏꯕꯨꯙꯧ ꯈꯥꯒꯦꯝꯕꯅ ꯄꯥꯝꯖꯔꯝꯕ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯁꯦ ꯈꯨꯟꯖꯥꯎꯕ ꯂꯩꯆꯥꯎꯅꯕ ꯆꯥꯎꯈꯠꯅꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯌꯥꯏꯐꯅ ꯄꯥꯅꯕ ꯏꯃꯣꯏꯅꯨ ꯏꯕꯦꯟꯒꯥꯁꯦ ꯂꯥꯠꯂꯝꯕꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯠꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯇꯧ ꯇꯝꯖꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯥꯏ ꯈꯣꯏꯔꯝꯕ ꯂꯦꯞꯇꯅ ꯂꯥꯛꯄ ꯍꯧꯔꯦ.
Speaking to media, Peace and Integrity Committee Kiamge PIC President Jingthamd Meghchand condemned the firing attack at Kongbamaru Shrine. He criticized the ongoing armed aggression and reaffirmed the committee's stance on protecting sacred Meitei sites. He pointed out that despite the governor's appeal for surrendering weapons, fresh attacks continue to take place. He questioned why the governor has not taken strong action against Kuki militants. He urged the governor to take decisive steps to prevent further attacks and stated that failure to do so would only embolden armed groups.
Peace la ani na khaljar kan akoi sunu ai na wakhan jele kan da ngasi ji ikang khangudana akoi gi maitai gi di yamna customary gi oiba asmana lai khuram ba jin dista akoi gi kuki gi militant sing na akoi kuki narco terrorist na nomai kapsala pa habse masi honorable governor bu signa ban ha logjai adun na masi yam thuna masi na asum bo ta ga di honorable governor na masi yam thuna miyeng changbiu antra ga di masi da makha ta ba akoi gi irang mayam thola ga di masi huji huji pubiri ba honorable governor na amsum ma gi governor of India na masi pugodam na thamjari.
Daulas Ukhrul President Apam Horamd urges authorities to install the separate viral load test machine for Ukhrul District and increase staff at Ukhrul District Hospital. Speaking to media, Apam highlighted the National Viral Hepatitis Control Program and stated that over 8,000 individuals have been screened in Ukhrul District since 2020, with 1,350 testing positives and 475 receiving treatment, while 390 patients have completed treatment. 140 are still under care, and only 130 out of 400 hepatitis B positive individuals have registered for treatment. Apam emphasized the delay in viral load testing and called for a dedicated machine instead of the TrueNet machines used for tuberculosis diagnosis. He also appealed for the supply of the free Sofosbuvir and Veldpatravir for hepatitis C treatment at Ukhrul, which are currently available only at RIMS and Jenims.
There's only one. There's no any other means. Means later contact the woman, the mang telephone pound address will go about 100 kilometers. There is no awareness program. There is no counseling. Nothing else. They will just come, take the medicine, give them medicine. After 3 months, they will go back for viral SVR test, and then they will test it, and then the result, when the result comes out, they will call back again, and then if it is positive, they will start.
Mahod Department Principal Secretary R.K. Dinesh warns that individuals violating waste disposal norms in Imphal will face legal action. Speaking during a cleanliness drive jointly organized by Mahod, IMC, City Police, NGOs and Manipur Fire Service today, he emphasized the importance of a public corporation in maintaining cleanliness. He also urged residents to pay fees and dispose of domestic waste through authorities' garbage collectors. Dinesh cautioned that violators could face fines under municipal cleanliness and sanitation law.
Hoigi lamje civic sense develop to matam di kitang changidori adobo akhoisu tawba yaba asagi enforcement amasu darkar leidori mina khoi police side tagisu police personnel kha pibiraga si enforce tawnaba ngasagi
चाइसलम मैम से फारगा पेनाल्टी तौनबसु अखोई मदुगे सिन लांगबसु तौजरी अदुगा मैम दसु अखोई कन्ना अपील तौजरी यारिमै अखोई इसागी लमनी लैरिसि इसागी सिटीनी अदुना सि यारिङै दे अखोई मोसनदना बो होटनसि आइनाइ थमजरी
अखोई पुलिस की मतेंग लौरगा अमर काई लंगथोकपा मफम जिंगसिदैदा ड्यूटी तारगा अमर काई लंगथोरकपा जिंगसि म्युनिसिपल क्लीनलीनेस एंड सैनिटेशन बाइलो की मतुंगिना फाइन लौबा मसिगी बाइलो सि फजना इंप्लीमेंट तौरगा अखोई लंगथोइबा मी जिंगसिदसु दंडी पीबा मचंगी अदु दंडी ngaकी नतना अखोई इसागी सिटीनी अखोइना नालहंद्रदी कनाना नालहंदोइनो हाइबा वाखलोन से अखोई लेमिनबा मचंगी
Board of Secondary Education Manipur BOSEM Chairman Akam Joy Kumar conducted a surprise inspection at the 2 centers of ongoing HSLC examination center in Imphal today. During his visit to Temple of Learning School, Kanchipur, he noticed some students attempting to sneak in notes and warrants against unfair practices. Joy Kumar urged students to maintain integrities and emphasized these strict measures in place to ensure a fair examination process. He also instructed supervising officers and officer in charge of examination centers to remain vigilant and enforce anti-cheating policies strictly. The BOSEM chairman appealed to student bodies, civil society organizations and the public to support efforts in conducting a smooth and fair examination across the state.
Dipa parent guardian atay CSO organization खुदिमक हाइजरी असुगुम परीक्षा से पब्लिक की ओइबा एग्जामिनेशन नि इसागी इशू की ओइबा परीक्षा नि मसिदा यामना थवाय यावना अखोई बोर्ड की माइकेरोम दा कॉर्पोरेशन पीबीयू मसिदा परीक्षा सिदा अखोई निहनबा हेनबिगनु छात्र सिंगदा निहनबा लहनदबा बाइबसे अखोई पुनमकी दायित्वनि हना लबियू अदो बोर्ड नसु गमजबा थाकता अखोई की इंस्पेक्शन चतना अदुगा अखोई की तोंगान तोंगान ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की इंस्पेक्शन टीम थादना अदुगी ऑब्जर्वर थादना कन्ना होनजरी.
Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on National Science Day 2025 observance in Manipur. We'll be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Northeast ki ahan boina Manipur da leiba Liver and Gastro Hospital ILDS na adom butaram na okchari. Aikhoi gi checkshil laba amadi advance oiraba lying pathap asibo adom na thazaba thambiduna hakchang phabagi lambi da jangshin minas.
JJ School Gari Makalekai Imphal gi academic session 2025-2026 asigidamak toddler class tagi hogduna class 8 faubagi admission form thajare pre-primary mahiroi singidamak day care gi khudong chabasu thamjari hena akupa marol sing khangbiningabasu school asidagi khangbigani.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime English Bulletin, and moving on with our bulletin. Manipur Education School Department Science Unit observed National Science Day 2025 at MSF DS Auditorium Palace Compound today. The event was held on this year's theme Empowering Indian Youth for Global Leadership in Science and Innovation for Vikshit Bharat. Speaking at the event, Education S Secretary Naurem Praveen emphasized the rapid involvement of science and technology worldwide. He stressed the importance of in-depth scientific knowledge among students. The event also featured an oral science quiz contest with prizes distributed to the winners and runners-up.
मियोइबगी पुनसीदा हिरम खुदिंगमक्ता टच तौबा सिगुंबा कैनोसी फिल एरिया से कोई मरोइन एजुकेशन के कोई स्कूल एजुकेशन की सिस्टम दा जो कॉलेज दसु मरोइन स्कूल एजुकेशन यंग माइंड्स मकैसिदा कोई मा इंकेजिटिव वाइबा एनी इवेंट अम थोकपा कैनो थोक मतम द करिगिनो कमाई थोइनो हाइबन सिंग मसी खंगनब होनबगी कैनोसे सी पीङैदगी मोल्ड तौरगा सेमबम दरकार ताई.
Science and Technology Secretary Government of Manipur Kengo Zuringla emphasized the crucial role of youths and importance of science nation building at the National Science Day 2025 celebration held at Mastek, Takil today. The event, sponsored by NCSTC, Department of Science and Technology, Government of India and Manipur, was organized by Mastek in collaboration with STFM, MAPS, MASCA, RITS and GENIM. Zaringla urged students to embrace scientific knowledge for the state's progress. The program featured quiz competition, interactive session and certificate awards for participants. CSIR Chief Scientist Dr. H. Veer Kumar, Science and Technology Government of India Joint Secretary Chingakhand Sachi and the MASTEC Director Dr. K.S. Rakesh also attended the event.
Your contribution in the field of science, through your innovation, through your research and your deep studies into many subjects will definitely contribute to the development of our country, to the development of our community and to the development of our state. We encourage the young students to continue to see, to continue to find, to continue to research and see where you can contribute your knowledge to better our society. We have seen they are very encouraging and we congratulate the students who have taken the pains, who also have put in your best effort to bring out such so that we have enjoyed so much of all that you have to show us.
Green Foundation also observed National Science Day 2025 at its office in Kwakaithil, Awang Thiam Leikai, Imphal today. The Green Foundation CEO Uri Kingbam Himat emphasized the need to nurture children's creativity in a suitable environment and encourage action through expert-led planning under the Think Globally, Act Locally approaches. As part of the observance, Green Foundation's laboratory equipments and the benefit of science were demonstrated to Honeycombed Foundation Mongsangai students. Experts from Central Agricultural University Imphal, IBSD Sikkim, Manipur Remote Sensing and Space Application Center and Bivab Honey, Manipur attended the event.
Masigi science day sida akhoi kanogi angang singsida science ki maru iban nunggi bo wafam science ki objective se karino science da makhoi tungi pusi da kai to ba ya science tawga pesa kumaina tan ba science tawga moina hena phaba punsi mariat ama better life mo kumaina urpa ya ga de akhoi isa gi individual oba maranai punsina kumain to ba science na khoi khunai ji da kari ki urpa ya ba haiba mayam singje mokhoi da wahok dok oina isam samna mokhoi da khangna na bi da makta masigi science day siga mari lenana akoina angang singsida moi exposure ha ta tor matungda akoi ngasigi maruiba thorma se khoida pangthok
Eskulla Women's College in Nambold, Vishnupur District also observed National Science Day 2025 organized by College Internal Quality Assurance Cell IQAC and Department of Biotechnology at the college multipurpose hall. Experts emphasized the significance of scientific innovation and encouraged students to develop and implement new ideas. A signed essay competition was also conducted. Speaking on the occasion, Associate Professor of Department of Biotechnology, Manipur University, Dr. Sunil Senjam highlighted the impact of Raman effect discovered by Dr. C.V. Raman in 1928 in revolutionizing science and technology in India. He urged teachers to mentor students in scientific explorations and stressed the importance of keeping pace with global advancement in science and technology. Gombe College also observed National Science Day organized by College Physics Department and NSS unit today. Principal L. Gopal and Assistant Professor K.H. Rameshwar highlighted the significance of Raman effect and light scattering during the event. National Science Day was also observed at BRIC Institute of Bioresources and Sustainable Development IBSD Dakyalpot. The observance highlighted science quiz competitions and discussions on science. Imphal West District Handloom and Textiles Department organized a financial literacy and government schemes awareness program for weavers and artisans at Haigurujamd Mamang Leikai Community Hall today. Officials from the Handloom and Textiles Directorate, Institute and Directorate, Industry and Forest Departments attended the event. Applications for weaving and handicraft training in March were encouraged, with officials emphasizing support for artisans through raw materials, accessories and cluster-based projects. Speaking on the occasion, Handloom and Textile Deputy Director Thokchom Bashanta emphasized the need to uplift local weavers and artisans. She highlighted the collaborative efforts of the Handloom and Textile Directorate, Industry and Forest Department in providing financial and technical support. Key initiatives include skill development training, CM the Yarn Scheme ensuring subsidized yarn for artisans, PMJJBY and PMSBY insurance scheme with district offices facilitating premium payments and a mudra loan available through banks for financial support. Bank officials also educate attendees on financial literacy and how to access various government benefits.
Ministry of Textile की मखादा अचू मतमदा कोई ट्रेनिंग से हाउना बाहना ट्रेनिंग लोबिनिंग बयाम कोई डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेरिबा ऑफिस सिंगा चतुना एप्लीकेशन थाजन बिउ अदो एप्लीकेशन असी यामना होजिक मियाम ना खंगदबगिरा नत्रगा एडवर्टाइज तौदबगिरा खंगदे अदो एप्लीकेशन जे वाटबा अखोइना तौनिंगिना डिस्ट्रिक्ट खुदिंगमल तौनिंगबा अदुना मयामना कोई फी तुबगी ओइरो नत्रगा वीविंग दा ओइरो फिसा लोनसा दा ओइरो नत्रगा कोई हैंडीक्राफ्ट दा अखोइगी कौना की बैग सागेरा नत्रगा कोई बैम्बू की बास्केट सागेरा मसीगी ट्रेन में मसीदा ट्रेनिंग याओगे ट्रेनिंग तौगे हायरगदी मसीगी समर्थ की स्कीम मसी कोई अथु मतंदा हौननबा हायना मथंगी मार्च थादा कोई चौकना हौरसी हायना कोई लेपन लेरबनी.
Zeliarong Union celebrated its centenary under the theme Commemorates the Past to Inspire the Future at Sangaipuro Kabui Kult today. Former Deputy Chief Minister and CWC member Joseph Apaulian Kamsand along with union members attended the event. Professors Majind Lung Kamsand highlighted that the union was established in January 1925 at the Hawkite Hill, Imphal, and emphasized the need for the union to uphold its duties and responsibilities. As part of the celebration, the souvenir was released and the cultural dance and music performances from the different communities were showcased.
Hojikti sathari basina matong ito yawo matong hojikti jaliang union naidna seme adu wari sudum le hojikti ano bujjuk ki sangsar se dai khoi nakshil le yam sathina sei sa manu da yam on garabani asigu tanja asida ekhoi hojik phami basina ningsing ada basi karino ipai pusina matam du da kari su bha me ta dringe da madu na sigu matam sida organization sing asigi mathau karino ekhoi kari khan sai ka dage asisu asigu manu ta khan phom thoi.
Project Generation, Project G, celebrated its first Foundation Day at Gandhi Memorial Hall, Imphal today. Project G, formed by like-minded students from colleges, aims to empower the youth and contribute to a better Manipur. Speaking on the occasion, Project G's super senior member and legal ad club in charge Y. Wangthoi highlighted the group's initiative over the past year, including blood donation camp, legal awareness programs and other social activities. He also announced upcoming projects focusing on art, culture and skill development for youths. Additional member secretary of Manipur State Legal Services Authority by Vineshwari Maiband, Coordinator of Art and Culture Manipur Nabachandra alias Naba Volcano, and Professor A. Barindra from the RIMS Department of Transfusion Medicine, along with many enthusiastic students and young leaders attended the event.
Manipur is Sontare Haiba Kangakanda, Tongan University Singi, College Singi, Student Sing Haitare, Punsin Jarakanda, Koina, Kontang Amadi Tangba to me, Kalakanda, Manipur, Yafanabagi Damakta, Tungi, Mirol, younger generation Singbu, Koina, Project Tonabagi Damakta, Koina, Project Generation, Samna, the Project G Tolakanda, Koina, Nasi, Foundation Chahi, Mapabagi, Jem Holda Pangtok Sabani, Nasi, Koina, Satra Singi Damakta, legal awareness, healthcare awareness, Amadi, Koina, free education campaign, Tongan blood donation campaign, Togra Ivasi, Mayamnasu, Makatarak, what is quite appreciation to biduna makhataba awareness to saruk yabiu aduga akoina blood donation camp tawbada su tongan pham singda laibiriba akhoi iraicha singna su saruk yabiduna miyoi bagi punsi kanbada adom su thodang lobiu.
Northern Academy School, the Wangpotsamam, has started conducting classes for Thangta as an additional subject in the curriculum. The inclusion of Thangta is being done under the guidance of Kanglei Indigenous Martial Arts and Cultural Society, KAIMEX. The society also urged all the schools of the state which has not included Thangta as a subject to incorporate the indigenous martial art as a part of the curriculum. Seja Hospital and Research Institute, Shri, carried out the free health camp at the Thanga Chinglak Community Hall today. The health camp was carried out under the collaborative efforts of Shri, Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur Desam and Old Thanga Mairapaibi Nupilup. Around 745 residents received free medical treatment at the camp. A training program for a volunteer teacher under Bharat Sakshastra Karyakram was held at Makwam, Part 4 Upper Primary School, Nona District today, organized by District Literacy Mission Authority, Tamilong. Resource person covered topics like ULLAS scheme, learners identification, motivation and environment building, and enrolling learners age 15 and above. Imphal Peace Museum and Manipur Tourism Forum to organize a painting competition themed Painting for Peace at Imphal Peace Museum yesterday. Around 215 students participated in 2 groups. Babina Group of Companies Chairman Dr. Thangjumt Dabli, Museum Director Haubam Joremba and Forum President P. Kunjabihari distributed prizes to the winners and runners-up. Outer Manipur Lok Sabha MP Alfred Kangam as author inspected flagship schemes in Kokching district and chaired the Disha meeting at Thobal DC office yesterday. DC Rohit Anand and officials discussed various government programs during the meet. Anti-Narcotic Drugs Organization Kanglei Pag Undok informed that it will organize awareness programs on drug and substance abuse in various locations, including schools and public places, with an objective to save the youths from drugs. The last step, directed by Monish Lyran Lakpund in her debut, has won Best Women's Film shot at the Sita Navasaral International Film Festival 2025 February edition. Produced under Chikada Filmed Productions, the film sheds light on the struggles of 2 Manipuri dancers, Daina and Arangbi, as they fight for recognition in a society that often outlook and stigmatizes performers, especially women, in the art. Set against the backdrop of Manipur's rich dance culture, their film highlights the unseen challenges, privilege gaps and societal prejudice that shaped the lives of dancers. With its raw storytelling and the thought-provoking narratives, The Last Step continues to spark conversation on the reality of artists in Manipur. Oscar-winning actor, 95-year-old Guinea Hackman and his 63-year-old wife Betsy Arakawa were found deceased in their Santa Fe, New Mexico home yesterday. Authorities discovered Hackman in the mudroom and Arakawa in a bathroom near scattered prescription pills. Their dog was also found dead nearby. No sign of a foul play or gas leak was detected, and investigations are ongoing. Hackman's illustrious 6-decade career earned him 2 Academy Awards: Best Actor for Friends Connection 1971 and Best Supporting Actor for Unforgiven 1992. He was also renowned for roles in Superman, The Conversation and Royal Tenenbaums. Tributes have poured in from industry peers. Hackman is survived by his 3 children from a previous marriage. His death marked the end of a remarkable journey for a celebrated actor. Now the news from the world of sports. PTCC Patsoi defeated Force Ketrigao by 56 runs in the ongoing 4th MNCA Senior Women's One-Day Trophy at Thao Ground, Thangmeiban today. PTCC scored 156 runs for 8 wickets in 35 overs, with H. Sejapriya contributing 27 runs. In response, Force Ketrigao was bowled out for 100 runs in 30 overs and 5 bowls despite Mehna's 38 runs. H. Sejapriya, with 27 runs and 3 wickets, was named player of the match. Sedo Thangmeiban will face Al Ahmed Lilong tomorrow. Sai RC Tres Kalsha Kaino 5-0, while AFC Taubal beat UBFC who ruled 6-1 in the ongoing 17th Manipur State League at Lamlong Thongkhong Trough Ground today. Sai RC's goal came from the Bless Vashum, NG, Jaris K. Is Pravananda, Robert Thokchomd and O. Romeo, while the AFC Taubal's WTH Kumar secured a 4 with Suraj Wangkem and Lias Khan also netting. Zakyushang Sipo secured UBFC's only goal. 2 league matches of the 19th teamed league will be played tomorrow. AKS Dio Angabok defeated YWC Langtabal by 35 runs into the final of the 4th MNCA Under-14 Boys Cricket Tournament at the Sedok Ground, Kongba today. AKS Dio secured 126 runs in 30 overs, while YWC Langtabal managed 91 runs in 21 overs and 3 bowls. Sailesh Kundrakpam was named man of the final match. Chinglembai Langbom won man of the series, and highest run scorer Abu Safiund took highest wicket taker, and Sahit Kulakpam was a most emerging player. Winners received 30,000 rupees and runners-up got 20,000 rupees cash rewards along with trophies and medals. MNCA Vice President L. Gitaranjan, Treasurer C.S. Nishikanta, Joint Secretary Said Sultan Ahmad, Sedok Kongba President and Santos, and Treasurer L. Vijoy Uchekond, Nongpok VLC President S. Omila, and the Imoinu Welfare Association President T. Sakuntala distributed the prizes. PTCC Patsoi Part 3 defeated the ESU Wankai in the 50th league match of the ongoing 9 MNCA W. Palhad and W. Ramananda Elite Cricket Trophy at Larenjam Public Ground today. Batting first, PTCC Patsoi secured 203 runs in 40 overs, while ESU Wankai managed only 158 runs, losing by 45 runs. The champion of PTCC Patsoi was named man of the match. Manorama Football Club Taubuld emerged as the champion of Haugrampad 5A side Futsal 2025, defeating Jitend Football Club Moirang Kuno 7-4 in the final match yesterday. The tournament was organized by Haugrampad Youth and Social Welfare Association at Haugrampad Playground, Vishnupur District. During the closing ceremony, and PP Manipur General Secretary Administration Ais Rushel handed over prizes and highlighted the importance of youth engagement in sports. He emphasized that development should go beyond politics, and urged people to actively participate in initiatives that benefit the society.
ngasi phawada Haugrampad ta leiba Moirang Kuno ta leiba Salam gi lampak semiba Haisnam gi lampak semiba Chingang gi lampak semiba lampak mari semaje ai no mata so ai politics wa ku sanabane development haibasidi politics to gunu tariguma mi amana afaba thaba ma to ge hatadi most welcome oina afaba chapatpa haibase akhoi oyogudobne bawana leigidra matungda lampak ase mana pamjaramanena ai ipagi mingda ai bawana ningjaramado ongtandi ai mapung phan ge hairaga ai lampa ase smai tora ai semjagi mede.
Members of the Old Manipur Football Association gave a warm reception to FIFA referee Ilangbam Devla at Imphal International Airport today. Hailing from Hairok Part 2, Devla is the second Manipuri to be selected as a FIFA referee. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Governor J. Kumar Bhalla extends deadlines for voluntary surrender of looted and illegally held arms for another 7 days till 4 p.m. on March 6. Kuki has silenced open fire at Kongba Maru Laifam Land. Kongba Maru Semgat Sagat looped MLATS Lokeshwar and the other urged authorities for immediate action. MPCC urges governor to work in a fair and unbiased manner while addressing state's ongoing crisis. Party also demanded swift appointment of a spokesperson to inform public about the governor's initiative. Kairao MLA L. Rameshwar says BJP MLA is unable to form government despite having number without centers. Note, BJP MLA is divided over chief ministerial and ministerial aspirations. Daulas Ukrul President Apam Horamd urges authorities to install a separate viral load test machines for Ukrul district and increase staff at Ukrul district hospital. Mahud Department Principal Secretary R.K. Dinesh warns strict legal action against those violating waste disposal norms in Imphal. And Manipur observed National Science Day 2025 on empowering Indian youths for global leadership in science and innovation for Vikshit Bharat theme across institutions. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. In the meantime, have a great evening and always stay safe.